I got an update to the 4 elements avatar build. I tried using Hollow Palm, but it's not great. We're gonna fight this guy, Naughty Lord, as my show of how this build works. We're gonna use Wind Blast to increase our crit chance with this node right here, the blind. Okay, I took it off, tried it. It did a lot of damage, so I kept it. We're just going to go really quick over these before I kill the boss. We are going to get some Herald damage down here. We're going to get our Dex and Evasion stuff down here. We're going to get Walker of the Winds for mana management, and then we got a bunch of crit, and then we got more crit, and then we got more crit. Oops. Then we got more crit, and then we got more crit, and then we got more crit. Yeah, I think there's a pattern here. You need a lot of crit chance, crit damage. This is for mana management. I don't recommend these overall, but I just am kind of like using Storm Wave 400,000 times, and I need some mana regen. You can easily put these elsewhere. Basically, the recommendations are all the crit nodes. You have some right here as well. This is just for defense. I don't recommend traveling all the way up here. I used to use this up here because it gave me a lot of lightning damage, but I found out that it's not that good. You're probably going to need some quarterstaff stuff. Hollow Palm, I'll talk about Hollow Palm in just a second. And this is yeah, we got Subterfuge Mask. This is the tree. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Basically, make it yourself, but if you want to build like mine that can one-shot bosses, hopefully I can one-shot him here for you, you're going to need a lot of crit. So we're going to use our blinding, because look, we got Elemental Expression, Shattering Palm, which I'm going to upgrade in just a sec. We're going to use Gathering Storm as our primary damage. It does 60k on average. Basically, we have 52% chance. So we're going to coin flip every time we fight a boss. We're going to use our blind, try to up that chance as much as possible. And we got an 820% boost. It's one of the highest I've gotten on this build while still staying defensive. Storm Wave is for clear, but let's see if we can blind this guy. So he's blinded. We didn't crit there. No coin flip for us. Alright, one shot. Boom. Well, two shot. But literally we used 3 abilities. So we used our Wind Blast to blind him. We charged this, perfect timing. We got our deflection as well. And we basically one-shot him. I missed the 52% chance, but I think it goes up to like 55 when you Wind Blast, maybe a little bit higher. And we one-shot him. So I'm going to go over the support gems. We got Herald of Thunder with some, basic stuff. Storm Wave is for clear. I even lowered the mana cost because I'm just kind of spamming it with this less cost. It's not great, but it kills mobs. Elemental Conflux, I can put more sockets in here. Basically, it costs a lot of spirit, but you get this timer, and it gives you a boost to either ice, lightning, or fire. We don't have any fire abilities because the monk has like nothing basically. You got this skill, you got this skill, and you got Ice Strike, which I don't use because I find it to be kind of slow on the staffs. Meditate for the energy shield. It can go up to like 5k here. The gear is very important. You need energy shield hybrid, evasion rating. You need this for the subterfuge mask. Plus 3 to all level of melee skills, plus 2 to all level of melee skills, and plus 6 to all level of melee skills. This entire setup cost me 1 div, 2 div, and a bunch of like chaos and exalts. This is pretty budget friendly. The only good stuff here is these 2 things, and they're not even that great. They could be better. Let's see. I recommend just trying out Gathering Storm. Where is that ability? Try out Gathering Storm for yourself with a bunch of crit and see if you can one-shot bosses. I'm going to go over my notepad really fast. Make sure to upgrade your gear. I'm on a budget, and you can do it too. I'm doing these. That was a tier 15 standard boss. I'm sure you can do it really fast too with your build. But I just like that instant one-shot. Trials of Chaos gives easy exalts. Get more crit, maybe some more crit. Get those plus to all melee skills. Meditate for increased defenses. This is a pretty squishy glass cannon build overall. Hollow Palm is kind of bait. It's not really, but for this, like my playstyle, I tried using Hollow Palm and I just lost like thousands of worth of DPS. I lost. So like 52k here, even with the conflux. If I get like my rage up, it increases the damage, blah blah blah. When I'm using Hollow Palm, I go down to about level 24, and I do about, like, see, I don't know why it does more while the cold is up, but do I have anything cold? No, I don't get it. Oh, I understand. Okay, that's because I have cold damage, flat cold damage on this. Anyways, um, yeah, basically Hollow Palm decreases my damage by tens of thousands at a time, and for this whole like one-shot crit coin flip build, that's not going to work. I really want to get Herald of Ash going so I can actually be like the Avatar. I really, really want to use the Hollow Palm, but it's just I'm starting to get to that point in the game, you know, at level 90, almost level 91, that the staff just like doubles or triples my damage. So I really want to make it work. If you have any suggestions in the comments on how to get this to work, let me know. Let's um, let's brainstorm together, guys. Thank you for watching the update.